What up, fish people? Kenny E and the lovely Danny E with Daniken Aquatics. How are we all doing this evening? Great to see everybody. Hope you had a great 4th of July. We did. That was quite the fireworks show, wasn't it, Daniela?
Yes, I've never seen anything like it.
We had a blast. We were up at my son's house last night, and yeah, you would have thought we were in World War III with all the stuff blowing up. He lives in an area where full-fledged fireworks are acceptable, and I mean, people were blowing off mortars and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, it was something to see. Anyway, let me start like we always do. First in this evening was Fish on Tanktix. Good to see you, sir. Griffin Fish Room. Always good to see you, Griff. Don Gallagher was the third in. Color Guppies, I don't think I've seen you in our stream before. Good to meet you, and thanks for coming. Pugs Tanks, great to see you. Byron Bowman. Creeks Aquatics, Miss Amy, how are you? Pepling Creek Aquatics, good to see you. Mr. Redfish, Bluefish, Jason himself, good to see you, sir. Chevy Fish, always great to see you. Mr. Dan Slee in the house, great to see you, Dan. Small Fry Aquatics, good to see you. Moonstone and the great Zen Ginger in the house, great to see you guys. Dragon Lair, good to see you. Sharon Miller, Ian Atkins, good to see you. Well, you guys are making it so I can't keep up now. Let's see, the Chubby Guppy, Big J's Fish Keeping. I'm hoping I'm not missing anybody. Daniel Fish Keeping, good to see you. Natural Aquariums, Ryan. We get to have a greater Portland Aquarium Society meeting next weekend. Ryan and Moonstone, are you as excited as I am? Carol Braswell, good to see you. Lori Becker, great to see you. And Jeffrey Watts, I think I caught up. If I missed you, I so apologize, but I will see you at some point here in the chat. Anyway, guys, like I just said, we are stoked because we get to have a Fish Club meeting in less than 1 week from today, which I am stoked out of my mind. Miss Candy, how are you? Great to see you. Lance Jones, great to see you. So my wife and I, like I said, we went to an awesome party last night with it was just one-on-one, us with our grandson and his folks, my son and his beautiful wife, Bethany. We had a great time and ended it with some awesome fireworks. We got home about, 1 o'clock, or what time did we get home? I don't even remember. All I know is
About midnight.
Yeah. We're getting old, man.
But we saw literally 4 hours worth of fireworks going off. The big ones that are like in the displays that you see at all the big shows, they were going off literally over the house, and it was amazing. There were so many. It was like every single neighbor out in that neighborhood must have spent thousands and thousands of dollars each, and it was like giant fireworks shows, the grand finales happening everywhere every 5 minutes. It was just the most spectacular thing, and these were just people in their own yards blowing off fireworks. It was great, really fun.
Yeah, I had to actually take a nap. I went back and kind of crashed on one of their beds. That's a sign you're getting old, but I had to take a nap.
But at least he woke up in time for the really big shows outside. It was such a nice night. The wind was blowing, so it blew all the smoke away. But the sky was clear. There was no rain. It was just absolutely wonderful. And I hope you all had as fabulous of a 4th of July as Kenny and I did. It was really fun.
We had us a ball.
Yeah.
And other great news, I was so stoked to wake up yesterday morning. I did do a live stream over it. If any of you have not caught up with the Fish Fam news, Nathan Alexander, Sand Creek Aquatics, did hit his 1,000 subscribers, which is totally awesome. He's up in heaven right now doing a dance, smiling at all of us. So anyway, guys, great job, Fish Fam. We got him there.
That was really fun. Yeah.
Yep, we had a ball with that once we figured that out. And then Danny and I have got a lot of cool things starting to happen in the old fish room. I did go down today and really give the big boy room a good cleaning, and got an FX6 hooked up to my Geophagus tank, which looks awesome. I can't wait to shoot a video.
The water is so clear in that tank. It looks beautiful.
Yep, I will do a video soon on that, I believe. Oh, Joe and I visited Multi-Tank Addiction on 3rd and got some Washington fireworks. Super fun. Nobody in Oregon went to jail.
Yeah, that was fun. Good fireworks.
Yeah, we had fun. Hey, good to see you, Lumpy Dog.
Ken is napping and he can't get up. Someone called the fish tube hotline.
I'm awake. I got plenty of rest last night. My wife and I went to another cookout birthday party today. So that was a good time. People always look at you weird when you say, yeah, we got to leave. We got to go do our fish stream. You
Our
gotta
live
do what?
stream.
Yeah, you got to do what? They always look at you like you're nuts.
But to be fair, we only get to see my cousin John like once or twice a year. So they couldn't really know and keep up with all the stuff that's going on in our life. It was quite the thing. So but it was fun to go and visit and see some people. Oh, and just so you know, we're going to be practicing social distancing at our barbecue that we're having for the club next weekend. You know, everybody's going to maintain their 6 feet apart, and that'll be fun. We're going to be doing bapping, happing, and eye-apping, but we won't be bringing anything else to auction, but that'll be nice because we haven't met in so long. I'm sure there's a whole bunch of people that have fish that need to be bapped. And
we got people that have cool stuff.
yeah.
We'll probably get some super rare pistos, super rare tetras. There's a gentleman that has wild caught F1s. He brings us F1s all the time of super rare pistos, which I'm sure Danny will have me bidding on. And I'll bet you he'll have those Acaras there too. Those new, what were those called? Clown Acaras or
zebra Acaras.
Zebra Acaras? That's what they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna have to hook up on some of those too.
So Don Gallagher is asking, do you keep Geophagus brasiliensis? I got a couple not long ago. I have not kept those.
We keep the Geophagus savennis is what we keep.
Yeah. I happen to have seen those, and they were just gorgeous.
Those Brazilians are good-looking fish too, though. Hybrid. What's a hybrid?
What's a hybrid? What?
I'm trying to keep up. Chevy Fish says hybrid.
I don't know. I don't know what he's saying hybrid about. Zebra cars. Oh my gosh. No. Moonstone Aquatics. Yes, Moonstone. He got them to breed. I don't know if he'll be bringing any to BAP because they're what, maybe a month old?
I thought he had some that might be 2 months old now, Danielle.
I don't know. Natural Curms. I got a little bit of room in my tanks. Yeah, they really like soft water.
Super soft.
Yeah, super
We
soft
actually got to get an RO machine to keep them.
Yeah.
Because our water is not known as soft.
No, not soft enough anyway. So, oh my gosh. There has been stuff happening here at the Edwards household. We have shrimplets galore. I now have yellow shrimplets, orange shrimplets, Bloody Mary shrimplets, LRB's Blue Dream shrimplets. I've got sapphire shrimplets, and I've got the cherry shrimplets. I have shrimplets coming out my ears, literally. The only ones I don't have shrimplets of all the new shrimp that I got, was the jades, the green. There is a buried female in there, but I don't have any shrimplets yet. But every other tank has shrimplets in it. So much fun.
You know how much she loves her shrimplets.
Yes. There's been lots of shrimp love going on in those tanks.
It was interesting. I've had a few people contact me and say, you should try your TriMac in the tank with the Oscars. I just can't see it, guys. I've seen what Susie's like. She is a mean fish. I think I'd have carnage real quick.
The only thing is that we may be able to keep the TriMac with the Oscars. We don't know. We haven't tried it. But to be honest, Ken loves his Oscars so much, and he loves his TriMac so much that he really just doesn't want to take the chance of losing any of them. And so is it really worth it to put them in the same tank? Probably not. You know, just on the off chance that something happens and we leave the house for 2 hours and come back to carnage. That would not be fun.
Like I said, Ian, it's not a big deal. If you end up not being able to sign, I'll give you the address anyway, and I'll have somebody bring a sign-up form for you at the actual meeting.
Yeah.
That's perfectly acceptable. You can sign up the day of if need be.
Yeah.
So don't sweat it. Chattanooga Ed in the house. Good to see you, sir.
So I was jealous of your trip there, Chattanooga Ed. Ken was showing me some of the videos of your trip, and I was enjoying those. So, Carol, yes, I do have separate tanks for each one of my colors of shrimps. I don't want them mixing. I want to keep the lines as straight as possible. The only way that I'll put like any in a different tank is if I take some that I really like that I want to make more of, I may put them in a separate tank all by themselves, but I don't mix my colors at all. Look at Lori Venker. Love my 2 TriMac boys. I need to find them a couple of females.
Well, she had a beautiful male that was with her, Lori, but she didn't like him as much as everybody thought. She whacked him. She killed him.
Chattanooga says it was really fun.
Vanowski Tanks, good to see you, sir. Now, Danielle, that's a question for you. I have two
buried carbon release. Can't wait for shrimplets. Only had them for a month. Yeah, so it'll take probably a few more weeks before they release them. But just really watch. It was fascinating. I was sitting down here and I was just kind of zoning out on my orange shrimp tank, the pumpkin shrimp. And all of a sudden I saw this female underneath just frantically waving at her belly and everything, and I really realized that the shrimplets were hatching, and she was getting them out from her belly, and they were all over the place. So pretty soon the whole ground around her was saturated with little baby shrimplets. It was so cute. Dragon Lair said, I should have been with Ed, Bob, and James, darn it.
Yeah, James got quite the haul and found those zebra plecos.
Yeah, that was cool. And I mean, that was just a good experience because you don't see them everywhere.
It did not look like any fun trying to dig them out of that tank the guy had them in, though. Man.
Oh, that was pretty well planted. I guess if I had a tank that I was going to have something that I was actually selling stuff out of, I would have made it so that the plecos couldn't get up inside the logs or anything. I would have kept it a little easier to get to them.
The way I looked at that tank, I don't think the guy planned on selling them.
That could be.
I got a funny suspicion Mr. James kind of closed that deal.
Well, it did announce them on the outside of the tank. So, the guy wasn't keeping them too secret, but they were at the back of the store.
Actually, Ryan, we're going to wait till we have a pretty good colony built up on each line before we start handing them out.
Yeah, the only ones that I have plenty of right now are cherries. I have lots and lots of cherries. I have 2 tanks filled with the cherries. I'm going to try to get at least 3 tanks of each color. So that way, when I do pull shrimp from the tank to sell, it won't disrupt the whole colony. That way I can just be going in there once in a while and not overselling out of the tank. The ones I really want to get are the Dennerly shrimp. They're like a burgundy with white, and they are a Cardinia, but they need harder water than most Cardinia. So most Cardinia you have to have the soft water for, and these particular Dennerly shrimp like the harder water. So in fact, the water comes almost out of my faucet, almost their perfect parameters. So I really want to get some, but they're a little pricey. But yeah, I just want to get them.
Christian, how you doing, my Polish friend? Great to see you.
Thank you,
Sluckpet, always
Candy.
good to see you.
Dragon Lair. Oh, someone who will appreciate my news. Danny. Why? What's going on, Danny? What's your, or Dragon Lair? What's your news? Oh, no.
Hybrid was a boo-boo. That's why I deleted it. Oh, okay. I was like, man, what? It's been bugging me. I said, what do I got in my house? It's a hybrid now.
So Jeffrey Watts says, Sulawesi shrimp, or I don't even know how to pronounce that one. I need to hear somebody else say that.
Hey, Lefty, how are you, sir?
But I think those are the shrimp that need the harder water, even though they're Cardinia. He's friends with Andrew Rao on Facebook. He's a scientist in India. Found lime green shrimp in the wild. That I would love.
Thanks, Dragon Lair.
I
Now she'll be
know.
wanting those.
Well, I do want lime green, but you can't find them. You just can't find them. The greens that I have are jade green. They're darker green. And I would like to breed to get to the lime, but we'll see. Maybe dark green and yellow will make a lime green. It would on a color wheel, but maybe not on an actual shrimp. I don't know. But I just had little shrimplets of the yellows. It's my first little batch of those. I got those from Lucas Brett.
Oh, not that quick to do Google Translate.
I can do it. Copy. Blue and yellow, right? Well, no. If you took a dark green and a yellow, wouldn't that make a lighter green? But blue and green do, or blue and yellow do make green, but would it make the right green? So I don't know. It's a good question. Maybe we'll have to do some experimenting. All right.
I know LRB likes to do some mixing once in a while.
Yes.
That's what he makes his Chiclets tank out of. Skittles, I think he calls it, don't he?
Skriddles. So your gentleman from Poland said, thanks for the greetings. I greet you too.
Nice.
I love Google Translate. Says, friend him on Facebook, Danny. So what was his? Let me go back up here. Andrew Rao. Okay, I will do that.
How you doing, Sandy? Good to see you.
So yeah, Ken did that beautiful filter change in the Geophagus tank today, and oh my gosh, the water's looking so pretty.
I was saying some curse words at old FX6 company, though. They luckily I have an extra guts to one upstairs, but they shorted me one of the. Oh, now I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, the little thingy that you tighten it down, gas there. What is it called? The little band thing. I forget. Anyway, they shorted me one of those, but I had to come up here and grab the other. But that thing was kind of kicked my butt. It don't usually take me that long to set up. But when they forget half the parts, brand new machine, it kind of hurts you.
Talk about kicking his butt. The filter that really kicked his butt is the one that he put on the longfin albino pleco tank. Oh my gosh, it was so funny to sit down here and watch him bend over and do calisthenics around that whole tank for about 2 hours.
I'm going to tell you guys, what is that one called? Is that one that's the Tetra?
That was a top fin.
Top fin. No way, no. They put this hose in it, guys. You just have to imagine. I've already got it, about that long is all, just so I can put as least amount in it. But they put this kind of hose on the thing that the minute you turn the filter on, it sucks it down to where it's like 1/8 of an inch. It's the most horrible designed hose I've ever seen. It actually sucks in and cuts off the pressure. Anyway, I shouldn't even be talking crap, but I'm going to tell y'all, don't spend the $100. It ain't worth it. Not unless you want to go, you're going to have to modify it because the hoses it comes with are terrible. But I always try new things. I'm always a guinea pig, and I'll try them. And that's one I'm not real happy with.
Yes, I just friends requested him, Dragon Lair. So that was good. Select Pet says sponge filters don't have those problems. Yes, but when you have as many plecos as are in there, and you really need to keep the water clean, without doing a daily water change, this is probably a good alternative.
As it is, we have to do weekly on that one.
Yeah.
mean,
There's several tanks now throughout the house that we have to do weekly on.
You have to stay on
yeah.
with those ones.
Well, because in my special Geophagus tank, we'd gotten a hole in the head on some of the Geophagus in there. And so I had to upping the water change on those, and it cleared right up. Thank goodness. And all it took, we didn't use any medication. All we did was use or just do the water changes, up the frequency of the water changes, and it just cleared right up really fast.
And that's the reason we went with that FX6 on that tank too, because it'll help keep that water ultra clear now.
Yeah. And believe it or not, those FX6s, you can hook a hose up to the out thing and just push this little button. It just shoots the water right outside. So that's great. It'll help. Oh, good, Dragon Lair. Says that he'll message me after he accepts. And at least he did to him. And Chewy turned me on to him. Well, I'm really anxious to see these lime green shrimp. I'd love to have some lime green shrimp. I saw somebody on one of the YouTube stations have some, but I haven't been able to find that particular YouTube channel again.
Yeah, I noticed Funk didn't go today. I wonder what's up with that. Aquafunk didn't go on today.
I thought he said he was taking July off.
Yeah, I didn't think he was serious though.
Well,
I thought
why would
Funk's,
he say it?
He's always playing, so I figured he was just playing again, you know.
Yeah, Select Pet says, I'm looking into a central pump for multiple of my tanks, not all, to increase filtration and volume. Kaler Aquatics, this is where I got my green shrimp from, was Detroit. And they're very, very dark. They're so dark, they're almost black. Candy said Funk will no longer be streaming on Sundays, just random streams.
Huh.
Yes, it was an FX6 that Ken put on the Geophagus tank. We've had super good luck with our FX6 for the really big tanks. It keeps that Oscar tank clean, which if y'all have kept Oscars, you know that's really hard to do. And
Same thing with all my African tanks. They all,
Yeah.
anything that's got Africans in it usually has FX products. We run an FX4 on the 75 gallon in here. I did pick up another FX4. I probably should go up and see if they still got them on sale, because if they do, we should probably pick up another round of them.
Oh, so hang on. Select Pet says Suzy Q was taking that, talking that King and Queen might take 8 p.m. every other week. So
Nice.
Yeah. Moonstone says she's trying to barbecue a humongous T-bone, so she's paying attention now.
Oh, now thanks, Moonstone. Now I'm thinking about the T-bone.
So Chevy says maybe lime green's hot radioactive. That'd be really cool.
Bob says you have to cool the greens heavily.
Yeah. I figured that's what I was going to be doing, and I'm going to have to really pay attention. But what I need is a really good light that's going to show up the greens.
Yeah.
Every light I've tried on that tank doesn't really show the greens. So if anybody knows a good light that shows the green in shrimps, please let me know, because I need a good light for that tank.
Yeah, Lori, I've been using them, gosh, probably at least, 2 years, 3 years now? Those FX products.
So Select Pet says, get some of those lime green plecos with the lime green shrimp. What, did you already say that?
No, I asked you a question. You just blew me off.
Oh, sorry, I was reading the lime green stuff.
Yeah, I said, how long do you just think we've had those FX products? Probably 3 years or something?
Yeah. Yeah. They didn't have them back when we kept fish 15 years ago.
No. Then you were king with a penguin.
Yeah. And then Penguin sold the Marineland or something like that, or something. Something went wrong with the
Yeah, now
penguin.
you got to have a good knife to stick in these penguins so they aren't loud.
Yes, Chattanooga, Ed. We just did that to we said to the Geophagus tank today, and the water is, I don't think it's ever been this clear.
And everybody seems happy.
Natural Aquariums. It's always time for dinner right after Daniken on Sundays. Yes.
So somebody's saying use a bright white LED flashlight.
Oh, okay. I have some of those in my camping equipment. I have more cool things in my camping equipment than I actually do in my real
And then they
life.
also say try backlighting them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Daniel Fishkeeping says that's what I was thinking. Also against the plants, they maybe don't stand out so well. Yeah.
The oranges are standing out.
Oh my gosh, those pumpkin orange shrimp stand out against those green plants. All of them so pretty, and I have them on a black sand. And boy, they stand out great. The Chubby Guppy said the jades come from oranges. Use a bright white LED flashlight.
Yep. Or use a backlight. Remember, seems like somebody just brought that up a couple of minutes ago.
Yes. And Natural Aquarium says, Danny, get a light that comes with a remote so that you can adjust the dial in the colors so that the green stands out.
How you doing, Scott Backer? See you later, Daniel.
Oh,
Thanks for
2:30
stopping in.
a.m. Yes, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let shrimplets bite.
No, Carol, the FX6s are extremely quiet.
Quiet, 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 quiet. Peplin Aquatics at Daniquaza. Good evening. Sorry, I'm late.
I thought I said hello to you earlier.
I thought so too. You did. I know you did.
I think you were in on the accident then there, Peplin Creek. You were here. But hey, man, great to have you.
Scott Backer. Yay. Vacationing. That's always good. Codysons. Done for now. Peplin says I popped in pregame. Yep, she did.
Pre-game.
They did. I gotta not keep using pronouns.
Yeah, because we know how that ended the last time you did that. And I think you made a mistake. You might have made one tonight, actually.
I always make mistakes. At least you left me, so you put up with them. Stop. Are you trying to say you don't love me?
I think you know better than that.
I do know better than that.
Yes, Mr. Griffin Fish Room will be on in 30 minutes.
Codyson, come on, y'all. Candy's politely asking you to hit the like button. It says don't make a razor voice. Okay, so Peplin Creek says I'm a male that identifies as a male, if that helps. Yeah. Yes, it does. Thank you very much.
The one is Chevy Fish still in here? Chevy, you're the one that I hear two different sides of the coin here. So I would like to know if you are male or female, because I've heard both. So I didn't know which you are.
Oh, this is so cute. I love this. Dog 67. I regret that I have but one like to give to this channel. See, we were talking, Bentley always says that if you don't like this dumb, hit the thumbs down twice. Somehow he always gets 2 thumbs downs on his streams, whatever.
Okay, Moonstone says Chevy is a boy. Okay, good. Good to know now.
Well, how do you know? Did Chevy respond? Do you trust that Moonstone knows? How do you know this, Moonstone?
She's basing it off girls don't drive Chevys. They drive Priuses. No, we're not going there.
Oh, no. Candy, such personal questions.
Yeah. Candy says, I don't know about that. Now, see, Ed says Chevy's a girl. This is what I'm talking about. I can't get a straight answer here.
Moonstone, LOL.
And Candy says she believes Chevy's a female, too. That's what I thought, is she was female. So, Chevy, if you're in, I hate to do a personal question, but I just don't want us to be calling you he, she. If you're a lady, I would like to reflect that. So
we would like to use the proper pronoun.
Oh, hell no. She said, y'all are we got some troublemakers, shenanigan people in here tonight. But I love every minute of it.
I do too. Fish Fam's great. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Go flip that steak, Kim.
Says,
rub it in.
She says it's so big, it's like a roast.
Nice.
National Aquariums. No matter the sex, we all like Chevy fish.
This is a fact, Jack. So Ryan, I'm anxious to know, are you going to be bringing anything for BAP next Sunday?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if our blue cars are big enough to take.
Oh, bull. There's babies in there that are plenty big enough now.
Yeah.
We're going to be bapping those. We're going to be bapping Rio Candelaria. Did we already do Honduras Red Points?
Yes.
You haven't
We
done
don't have a
your.
lot.
We got the Corey Platties.
Yeah, but are they big enough?
They will be by next week, I'm sure. They're growing like 2 inches a day.
2 inches a day. They get 2 inches total.
How you doing, Pam? Good to see you. Yeah, it's gonna feel good being back with fishy folk. Get to see you guys every day, but I'm saying live fishy folks in the flesh, fish in front of me, the bit on. It's gonna be fun. My wife laughed at my idea because I'm so ready to be around fish people. I was thinking, okay, I could rent a decent room at the Embassy Suites, which is a cool place to do fishy stuff because it's got this huge stream that goes through the whole lobby with big koi in it. Be a cool place to do a fish gathering. But I was thinking about doing like a monthly auction. And she's like, nope, don't need to do that. But I just think it would be fun. Do a monthly auction. Everybody bring whatever you got.
Club is for.
I get it, but fish club's only once a month, man.
I know.
So if I do auctions in between, now we got 2. Then we got
Okay, but seriously, you could drive 2 hours south, go to Willamette Valley Aquarium Society.
which
You could
meets on
drive,
Saturdays, which is not
and you
feasible.
could drive 3 hours north for Seattle.
Well, that's upsetting, Bob.
Yeah, 13 days.
That's scary.
Oh, so sad. That's just sad. Okay, Chevy Fish. We're hearing from Chevy Fish.
Yes, now we know.
Every time I've checked throughout my life, I've been a girl. And yes, I love cars and fish.
Where's Moonstone now? Bam! And she drives a Chevy, Moonstone. Bam!
Now, wait a minute. Chevy did not say that she drives a Chevy. You're putting words in her mouth. She said she loves cars.
Chevy Fish. Hello, look at her name. Do you think she'd be saying Chevy Fish if she didn't like Chevys?
There could be a billion other reasons for her to name her channel Chevy Fish. Natural Aquarians confirmed.
Bam! There's Moonstone.
How did we even get onto this subject? Is it was because another one of my faux pas?
I don't know. Because you called Chevy a he earlier, and I wanted to know.
No.
Yes, you
I
did.
asked if it was a he or she.
No, you didn't. You earlier said he, Chevy, he. And I knew that you were wrong, and I wanted to find out for sure.
I'm so glad I have you in my life, Ken.
I mean, I'm shocked Dragon Lair still talks to you.
I love Dragon Lair, so don't go there. Hi, 44 Mad Guy. Fishing more.
Good to see you, Derek.
See, you're so good. You know everybody's names.
Well, because I actually spend time in the fish fam, man.
Hey, I do too. I'm just
I
a
know.
lurker most of the time. So many of you don't know this, but a lot of live streams, in fact, for a couple of years now, many live streams, I'm just a lurker. I lurk in the background. I listen to what's going on. I give viewership and hours and likes and everything to different channels and whatnot. But I just lurk a lot. Ken, when he goes into a stream, he's always like, "Hey there, everybody."
Well, what's the sense of being in a live stream if you aren't in the chat talking? That's the point of it, is to be in the chatty chat.
For you.
Yeah, you got to be in talking to people. That's why it's there, so you can learn and talk.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. Because Chevy should. I caught it. So Chevy Fish said, "I'm a boy if Moonstone is."
Ah!
Lefty 32138 says, "We appreciate the lurk." You know, I do appreciate my lurkers. Kenny and I have discovered that we have many people who lurk, and I love lurkers. That's fine. You can lurk all you want. Chevy Fish says Chevys are for real women. Now. I drive a Mustang.
Yeah, we're 4 people in this house, Chevy. We're 4 people in this house.
Yes.
Good day, GRB. Good to see you, sir.
But you know what? I love the new Corvettes. And when Ken's truck's paid off, I think I might be getting the Chevy.
Hey, D. Good to see you.
Oh, wait. The Corvette is a Chevy, right? Now I'm second guessing myself.
I'm sorry, folks. She don't get out much. She just don't get out
I was
much.
thinking Camaro, which also is by Chevy, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Corvette would be the Chevy.
Yeah, so those new every single time I see one of those new Corvettes go by on the road, I'm like, oh, really want to be driving that.
She doesn't know it. She'll have a Bronco.
No, I don't know why you keep trying to talk me into a Bronco. If you want a Bronco, you can save that for your next vehicle purchase.
Nope.
Thank you, Candy. Lumpy Dog, first on race day, Ford.
You see that? Lumpy Dog says, Mustang won at Indy this afternoon.
I love my Mustang. That has kept me from getting into many a wreck because, boy, you put that foot on that accelerator, I'm gone.
Unfortunately, though, you know, when you sneeze too much, you tend to get in wrecks.
Yeah, that happened to me. Sneezed through an intersection, didn't realize that the car in front of me had stopped because I was too busy sneezing, and rear-ended him. Not good.
Ooh, okay. Carol got a new 2020 Mustang.
Ooh.
Those are gorgeous.
Now, I had to drive one for a loaner car for the day while they were doing an airbag recall on my Mustang. And yeah.
Ryan, actually, they are going to be out in about another week and a half. Bronco is finally.
Blasphemy. New England Ender says fix or repair daily equals Ford. Now, that is so not true. I've had my Mustang for 7 years, and the only repair that had to go in for was the
airbag.
The airbag. And
yeah, it was just a minor problem. They were decapitating people. You know, nothing major to worry about. But
Well, after 7 years, I finally made an appointment to go have it fixed.
Yeah, they've been
Are you
sending
proud of me?
they've been sending us this recall notice for at least 4.5, 5 years.
Hello, Petzotics. Multiple aquariums. Oh,
That is Mr. Diego, in case you don't know who that is, Danielle.
no, I did not know.
Bob's even getting in on this action. We say fix or replace daily.
Yeah, and the only thing I ever had to take my Mustang for was when I rear-ended the guy in front of me.
See, she's had a few incidences in that car.
No, that
like
was
a
my
week
only
after we
incident.
got it, she came and high centered a curb and brought me the piece from underneath it she yanked off that I had to put back on.
It was a tearaway piece and it was easily replaced or put back on. And there was no permanent damage to the car. So, and it wasn't a week. That was a couple of years after I had it. And some lady did sideswipe me on the freeway. But my neighbor buffed it out for me, which was nice.
We got Griffin Fish Room in about 14 minutes.
Yep. So, what else are you going to do with the fish tanks this week, Kenny?
Huh?
What are you going to do with the fish tanks this week?
Well, what I'm hoping to do is clear out the rest of those Africans so I can get my little snake-like critter down there. But realistically, I think I'm going to move all my other South Americans into that tank.
Candy, did you get the eel?
I want the eel candy, but I got to get one of these 135s cleared out so I can get them.
Yeah. So he's working on clearing up a bunch of stuff. And I'm going to be
we had
finding some fish.
We had a little episode on, what night was that, honey? Friday night when the bigger Africans decided to behead about 20 of my smaller Africans, and the bodies were under the sponge filter and were not seen. And I had a ammonia spike in my tank, so I had to do a massive, about 90% water change late Friday night. I got to bed about 1 a.m. I was not a happy camper.
Moonstone wants to see the mud skippers again. Cute, cute, cute.
I'll do a video, or you can stop by and see them live, Moonstone. You know where I live.
Yeah, they're sitting all here looking at me. They're all like,
they're getting big.
I love it when they come up to the tank and they got their little eyes on top of their head and they're just sitting here looking at me like, and then blink, blink, blink.
Well, right
blink.
now they're working you over for some bloodworms, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Those little guys are pigs, absolute pigs.
Well, they used to run away from me when I would come up and lift up the top of the tank to feed them. They used to get scared and run away. Now they all come running towards me.
And when she says running, she means full steam running. And then they sit and bounce like little puppy dogs begging.
Oh, Kaler's Aquatics, little body bags for the cichlids. Yeah, that was
I was not happy, man. But everything's cool. That tank's squeaky clean again. But I got to get the rest of those Africans out of there and moved on down the road so I can get my eel.
Candy says the fish you sent me are doing awesome. Thank you again for everything.
Not a problem, Candy. Glad to hear they're doing well.
Moonstone says so much BAP might make you sell them for me. Yeah, we got a lot of things BAP. Jadog67 says, LOL, I call my betas water puppies.
Yeah.
Fishy on tank pics. I haven't seen them in the?
They were here, first one in. They're in every week.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Let's see her there.
They were first in tonight. Hey, Hattrick Farms, good to see you. Hey, late's better than never. You're here. That's all that matters.
So, color guppies. What types of fish for the Baps? Yeah,
Oh
Moonstone.
my, there's so many types of fish that will be there. We have so many amazing breeders in our club. It's hard to say what will end up there.
I was hoping that Joe Middleton would bring the
Desert gobies.
desert gobies.
Yes, I want some desert gobies.
Yeah.
Hey, Ro, how are you? Didn't see you sneak in.
So my little crayfish are growing like crazy, and they're doing so good in their new tank. Yep.
My poor little feeding colony is no longer.
What do you mean?
Because you've now claimed them as your pets, so I know I'll never get to use them for what they were intended to be used for.
Well, we'll see. We'll have chats about that at some future date. Right now, everything's going really good. And then Chewy, the flower horn, he is growing so much. Have you noticed how much length he's put on himself?
Oh, I know. Chewy's actually going to be moved upstairs, we think.
Yeah.
We think we're going to swap him and Drogon around because Drogon could care less if he's around people or not. He actually prefers not to be. So I think we'll put our Black Nasty down in that room and bring Chewy up where he can be in here where we are at all day.
Yeah.
Because he needs interaction.
He needs people. And he's such a ham for attention. Then he's swimming upside down and literally swimming upside down, trying to get my attention.
He lets us pet him.
Sit there. Yeah.
He loves me to. I actually pet his little nubical hump. He loves it.
So funny.
He's like a big water puppy.
He is. Super cute. Oh. This won't weigh down. Moonstone. Yes, he does bite.
Oh, yeah. He will draw blood, too. The day he got me that one day, though, I deserved it. I really did.
Moonstone says, I need pics. I miss my boy. So, yeah, he's doing so good. I mean, really growing, putting on some size. Natural Aquarium says, I feel bad that I don't give my Fahaka more attention. Certainly not going to pet her, but loves the interaction. So I started feeding the Fahaka some chunks of shrimp on occasion. And, you know, I know they need stuff with hard shells to keep their teeth down and everything, but this Fahaka's teeth are not very big at all. So I started giving them some shrimp. And he really, really likes that.
But he gets snails, and we're going to probably give him some half-shell clams soon.
Yeah.
See how he likes those.
He's getting bigger. So, yeah, I'm going to need to do something for him. Dog grooming client. He growls, but he won't bite. That's what Moonstone says. Oh, question. Is a dried pine cone good for shrimp? So, I've been having this debate with myself. If you put a pine branch into a fish tank, it's not good for the fish tank because of the sap. And there's sap on the pine cones. But if you get them from like an alder tree, the little tiny alder cones, those are great for the shrimp tanks. But I'm not 100% sure that regular pine cones are good. I'm trying to figure that out because I've been seeing a ton of them on the grounds lately, and I want to pick them up and put them in my shrimp tanks. So far, I'm sticking with just the alder cones, but a thing that's similar to a pine cone is a magnolia pod. Use those too. The shrimps love those magnolia pods. What are you laughing about, Kenny?
J-Dog 67. I hate debating with myself. I always lose.
No, I feel like I have the best conversations of my life when I'm, having that conversation with myself, because I can change my opinion and I can look at it from many different people, and nobody argues with me. It's the best conversation you can have. Just saying. See, I always feel like I'm a winner when I have the conversation with myself. And it's so much easier having that conversation with myself sometimes than it is with Kenny.
So is that what we're going to use for the hashtag to go to Griffin tonight? Hashtag dual personalities? Or
I know.
Hashtag batshit crazy?
Ooh, shrimp like sweet gum pods too. I don't even know what a sweet gum pod is. Interesting. Yeah, see, Codyson says, from what I gather, pine cones are not good as they contain sap. That's what I'd heard, and I don't know the truth of it because, I'm sure that pine cones fall in the rivers and lakes around here. So how bad could it really be? But I don't know. I think I would stick with alder cones. Candy says Ro has them on her store at Get Gills. I don't know what they are. Uh-oh. Where did Kenny go? This is scary because I don't know how to do these things. And the stream ends in 3 minutes. And I'm still here. But Kenny's gone. He disappeared. Does anybody else see Kenny? Can anybody hear me? Just.
Good God, you saved the day.
I did what? I what?
Good thing you saved the day.
How's that? How's that?
Nothing.
We don't see him, but we can hear you. Okay.
All right. I'm back. Anyway, guys, just in time to say goodbye.
We have 2 minutes.
Do we have 2 minutes? Okay, good. So I made it back just in time.
Chattanooga, you're doing great, Danny. I was like, where'd he go?
Well, I was sitting here talking. You know me, I'm very like this when I'm talking. Bam, hit the button to the computer. Wham, there went the whole computer. I'm like, whoa.
Oh,
thank God Danny was there to save the day.
Cat Trick Farm says, who killed Kenny?
Well,
Gumball pods are more spiky things that annoy the bottom of your feet when you try to go outside barefoot.
Anyway, guys, we're going to start to head over to Griffin here pretty short. We're down to 1 minute. This is where I'm going to take the time to thank each and every one of you for hitting our stream. It means a lot to us. And as always, love your fish. This is going to be Kenny E. and the beautiful Danny E. We're going to check out for this week. But head on over to Griff, check them out. I want to say thank you to all my awesome mods. You guys You guys are absolutely awesome. Couldn't do this without you as well. Anyway, guys, you have a great week. Oh, next week's stream, we will be doing live from the Greater Portland Aquarium Society Cookout. So I'll probably, this time, guys, I promise I'll do it horizontal. And I'm actually going to bring my little gimbal thing. So I ain't like this the whole time like the dude from
Wilson.
Yeah, I'm not going to be Wilson this time. Anyway, guys, y'all have a great weekend. Be safe, and we will talk to you soon. Thanks again for coming. Kenny E. with Anakin Aquatics checking out for now.
Thank you. Bye.
Have a great night, guys.